actually in that phase right now that's
Yeah.
challenging me, and I
Mm,
have not yet overcome it. But we are doing well financially, but
mm,
not well enough to
mm.
have a full-time employee yet. So I have a couple part-timers, I
Yeah.
have some contractors, but we're trying to grow, but I need more clients. And so do I hire the full-time person first or do I wait on the clients? So
It's
that's where I am.
such a balancing act, isn't it? It's a really tough one.
It is. It definitely is. And from what I understand, it is not uncommon for business owners to be here.
Yeah. And I mean, so interesting how your business helps other businesses with this whole problem, right? Like when a small
Yeah.
business is going through a phase where they need help, but potentially can't afford a full-time HR person, you actually plug in and solve that problem. But funny
Mhm.
how even you as a HR professional have the same problem in other areas.
Yes, absolutely. And it's almost like a psychic who can't read themselves.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just it feels like it's kind of the same thing for me when it comes to
Mm.
some HR things. It's like I know the answer for other people, but
Yeah.
being in it myself, it's almost kind of hard for me to even wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it is really difficult, isn't it? I mean, it's like, they say the website designer whose website's never built or the
Right.
builder whose house was never finished. It's sort of like we spend so much of our time and energy making sure our clients are okay, looked after, happy, we're driving results. But sometimes we feel guilty for actually taking a step back and reevaluating our own businesses.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree 100% because I'm constantly thinking about all the things that need
Mm.
to be done for other people.
Yeah. So how do you look after you in business? So if we think about, business and you as separate entities, maybe they are, maybe they're not. How do you look after you and keep yourself sane through this crazy journey?
I would venture to say I don't do a really good job, although lately I have been much more intentional.
Mm.
I actually have, was it last week? Last week, I went for a pedicure. I went to dinner with a
I
friend.
love it.
So, I mean, I just took an evening where I just went about my afternoon really slowly and
Mm.
enjoyed things. I've started downloading audiobooks
Cool.
of non-business related things.
Yeah.
And I did the audiobooks so that I wouldn't feel like I was working and I can
Mm.
just listen to it and not
Mm.
physically do anything else but listen. So I've done that.
That's amazing. I love that.
I
That's a really good hack, actually, like doing the listening, and that way you don't feel like you're actually working, like you can totally zen out.
You could paint your fingernails if you want to. I don't paint my fingernails because I
Mm.
like to pick it off,
Yeah.
but but that's actually something really good that you could do at that time to truly
Mm.
just stop. Or a
Mm.
lot of times I'll take a walk and I'll listen to the book. So there's so many little things that I do that that definitely help. And there's a gym not far from me that I'll go to a couple times a week.
Mm.
So that's all I got.
Well, I love it though, because I think it is the small things. I think if we go, I'm taking, 3 days off a week, or I'm doing this, and like if you think it's one of those things I find if you think too big, sometimes it's too hard. So it
Yes.
is actually those micro moments of the pedicure or the slow afternoon or the audiobook. I
Yeah.
actually love that. And I think because I think breaking it up is really important as well. Like if we kind of go, all right, for the next 5 days straight, I'm just in total work mode, you almost don't enjoy it by the end because you're so exhausted. So
Yes.
breaking it up is super important.
Yes, I agree. And
Mm,
honestly, these trainings that I go to, I know they're
mm,
work,
yeah.
but they are energizing because I always walk away with something that I can actually implement as soon as I leave. And so
Yeah.
Feels good.
That's such a good word, energizing, right? Like how awesome to find things in your business that give you energy.
Yes. Yes.
Give me more of that.
Especially when it forces me to go out of my office that is in
Yes.
my home.
Yes. Same.
And
Same.
I am an introvert. So when I can say that I've done something with other people that gave
Mm.
me energy, that's a big deal.